Hi Aquarius, this is Mimi with Divination by Mimi. Welcome to your January 2018 tarot reading. It's a 4-card reading. So basically the first card will indicate some situation you're sitting in your life, some energy that you're dealing with, some circumstance. The second card will be a positive aspect of that. The third card will be a negative aspect of that. And then the final card will be any overall advice Spirit provides. I am using the Gilded Tarot, which is Rider-Waite-Smith base deck by Cyril Marchetti. And I've got Witch's Runes if we need any clarification. So let's get started for Aquarius for April 2018. What is going on with Aquarius? Fixed air, rulers of the 11th house, ruled by Uranus, the unpredictable, progressive, anything can happen, Loki kind of energy. Aquarius, April 2018, our revolutionaries, our mad scientists, our progressives, our collective revolutionary activists. Who are some really cool Aquariuses of note? Angela Davis, one of my personal heroes, Aquarius. Langston Hughes, Aquarius. Very cool people who are Aquarius. They are the progressives. They are the people that think big. So what's going on with you guys for April 2018? For our fixed air signs, rulers of the collective 11th house. What does Aquarius get up to in April? What are they feeling? What are they dealing with? And Holy Hecate, what advice can you provide, or guidance can you provide for whatever it is that they are? Thank you. Well, your own card in reverse, the Fool. Fool, again, is the first card. Its Hebrew letter attribution is Aleph. Aleph is sometimes thought the first letter of the alphabet, but actually it's not. It's the breath that utters the first letter, which would be Beth. So it is literally, as everyone says with the Fool card, the new soul born into the world, or the experience as a metaphor. He comes into it with open eyes, open mind, progressive thinking. Anything can happen. I'm open to anything, okay? Now on the low octave, this is a detachment sometimes from reality. Sometimes it is, I think you had this last month as well, a willful sounds very negative. I'm not having a go here. A decidedly naive approach. Okay, so you're sitting in a situation right now where you're taking a decidedly naive approach, and it might be to your detriment. Let's find out. The positive aspect is King of Cups in reverse. This is the Scorpio card on the low octave. Negative aspect is Justice in reverse. So we've got two major arcana. This is Lamed. Justice is ruled by the Hebrew attribution letter of Lamed. Lamed is an ox goad. It's an instrument used to guide an ox from one place to another by a herdsperson, herdswoman or herdsman. When it's in reverse, either you're not able to make justice happen, or justice is not being served in this situation. And that's in the negative aspect. Overall advice is the Queen of Wands, which is an Aries energy. Sorry. Okay. So, whatever this endeavor is, or whatever this situation that you're sitting in is, the energy around you is your own energy on the low octave, which can tend to be naivete and detachment. Not detachment as in I'm cold and withdrawn, more like my head is I am so in my head, I am not even with feet on the ground. I'm not seeing things necessarily in a three-dimensional world where they make sense. In other words, this is believing the used car salesperson. This is, oh yeah, no, I know the bubble gum was used to keep the engine together, but it runs like a dream. This would be you going, a dream. I have a dream of a car that runs like a dream. And it's like you not seeing things when you should be seeing things. Three-dimensional world things. And it looks like the character in this, it looks like you're dealing with two people. It could be a creative partner, a business partner. It's a Scorpio acting on the low octave. And what is Scorpio on the low octave? Well, Scorpio rules the 8th house, and it's ruled by Pluto. Pluto is a power player. It is all about power struggles, and it's about power struggles and what motivates them. That's the 8th house. It's the shadow work. It's the stuff that motivates us. The stuff that nobody wants to look at, but it's there. So on the low octave, Scorpio can be vindictive, manipulative, and very much not forthcoming with the truth, very deceptive, especially of their motivations. Remember, 8th house, these are masters of the 8th house because of the power struggle. So there is some power struggle between yourself and a Scorpio. Neither of you are really acting in your best interest. This person is acting in the low octave of Scorpio, which is all those things I just mentioned. And you are acting on the low octave Aquarius, which is your head is totally in the clouds. You're not seeing this. Now, all you do know is that something's not right. There's not a just or balanced situation here, but you're not seeing why. Okay? Or at least you haven't been seeing why up until recently. There's an Aries in your life that is going to bring this to the forefront. There's an Aries acting on their high octave. An Aries energy is someone who's very surface. This is the 1st house. This is you in the new world. Okay? And this is the soul 1st house saying, I am. Here I am. This is me. This person is very truthful and honest about who they are. They speak their truth. They act their truth. This person may sometimes, but at the moment in dealing with you is not. And I think you might starting to be starting to see that with the help of this person. So you're being guided here so that this situation, so there can be reciprocity for your investment. You are being guided here by this Aries energy or Aries person literally in your life. That pointing out that a lot of it might have to do with this partner that is either a Scorpio acting in their low octave or is acting in a situation acting in low octave scorpionic nature, which is power struggles, deceptiveness, and vindictiveness. Okay? And you've been lowing in your low octave, so you kind of have to, you're going to have to bring it back down to earth. You're going to have to kind of like tie tie a rock to that balloon, because that's where your head is right now. To come back down to earth and say, okay, I've been up there too long. That is why, in other words, I've been up here. If I'm awake now, I have been up there with my head in the clouds, and while that was going on, either this party or this situation is acting in a scorpionic way, which again is vindictiveness, deceptiveness, and power struggles. Major power struggles, all based in ego and shadowy motivations that nobody knows anything about, so nothing's really clear, right? This Arian energy is helping you to understand. So you're being guided to this Arian person or Aries energy to make this more clear, to bring some of this out of the shadow so it's not so deceptive, so it's a little bit more clear. You weren't seeing it, but you are now. Once you do that, you employ this person's help so that you can either see this person clearly for what they're doing or get them on the right path. Then this injustice or inequity or lack of reciprocity will right itself. Everything has to. It's the nature of existence, of manifestation, of incarnation, of everything that we're experiencing here in this hologram right now. Everything has to right itself. Whether it's this lifetime or 20 lifetimes from now, it will right itself. There will be justice. There will be reciprocity. I think a lot of it's going to have to do with you getting your head out of the clouds and listening to this party. And it doesn't mean you have to fight with this party, the Scorpio energy. It just means that if you're not able to guide them on the right path, then you at least need to say, okay, I'm not going to buy what you're saying anymore. I'm going to use my own logic in the three-dimensional world as opposed to in the ether to right this situation. And I will do it with the help of my Aries friend. Okay, I hope this helped. If you have questions, Aquarius, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Just leave them in the comment section. If you'd like a personal reading, email me at mimimemes@hotmail.com. You will find that email address in the description box below the video. Also in there, you'll find my Facebook page. and my pricing. There is a sale for April. You can get the details on that sale in the Facebook page, or you can just do the math yourself with the pricing in the description box. It's basically $10 off the half-hour and hour readings, and then the one-question readings are half off. So it's $10 off the lengthy readings, the one-question readings half off. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you did. That way we can keep in touch. And if I don't hear from you either in the comment section below or in a reading, then I will see you next month for the readings for May, geez, 2018. All right, Aquarius, you take care.